Welcome to Discovery. We are kicking off a new season of Discovery. Now, I did kick off a new format of Discovery back in January, but we're going to change things up again on Discovery. I am going to recommend you some music, and Discovery is all about you getting into music as well. And you know what? Honestly, cannot wait to kick off Discovery. This season's going to be around about 17 episodes, and we got some really good bands coming up on this episode, such as Katatonia, Trivium. But you know what? I'm pretty excited. So let's kick off with our first band, and it's two songs. It is Trivium, Catastrophist, and Trivium, What the Dead Man Say. Trivium Catastrophist is a very in-your-face song, and it follows the sort of same format as The Sin of the Sentence, where Trivium was a lot heavy, incorporating elements of progressive metal. And what I really like about this song is the overall intensity, how it slowly builds up. With the introduction, you get some really nice guitar riffs, and the guitar riffs really intensify, especially throughout the verses. You get a really soft melodic moment throughout the chorus, and it just builds up and builds up. I really love how prominent the bass is throughout the song, and the drum work, man, is absolutely fantastic. And I'm talking about the first verse here. The first verse intensifies, and it intensifies in such a good way when you get that melodic chorus. That melodic chorus gets stuck in your head. The melody seeps into your brain. Like Matt's vocals, especially throughout the verse 1, is quite distorted, but there is a really nice vocal overlay that leads on to that chorus, and that chorus is an absolute banger. And I love the music video as well. It's like Matt and the whole band is actually watching this girl trying to escape. It's some kind of horror movie. I just love the concept of this song. So the song really picks up as the song progresses, as you get that intricate guitar riff and again to that guitar melody, especially throughout the chorus. As the chorus builds, Matt's vocals start to increase and they start to intensify, and I love his aggression. Guitar riffs start to change as there is some really nice chord progression throughout the song, and you get some really nice drum work and a nice little cymbal accent incorporating a few ghost notes throughout this song. And as that song builds, throughout Catastrophist, you get an amazing guitar solo. Now this guitar solo is absolutely fantastic, and I love the bends and the licks throughout this solo. But after that solo, man, you get the amazing drum work as well, and incorporates some blast beats. You get some different rhythmic moments throughout this progressive section. It's an instrumental section. After that instrumental section, you get that melodic chorus again. But the vocals are much more aggressive by Matt. Matt uses those growls, those deep demonic growls that you usually get from a Trivium song, but I feel that his aggression is not as emotional as The Sin of the Sentence. But still, man, it is a killer song by Trivium. But you think you're gonna get the same repetitive chorus over and over again, but it really changes up, especially when the instrumentals drop and you just hear Matt's vocals sort of overlaid. But I just love the style of his vocals. His cleaner vocals really enhance the experience throughout this song. Overall, this is a fantastic song, and this song does get heavy, especially throughout the conclusion. You get some really nice drum fills. So then we move on to another Trivium single, and they released the song What the Dead Men Say. Now this is a very heavy song as well by Trivium, and I just love how the introduction lasts for about 1 minute as the song really builds up to its potential. What the dead men say, it's just between us, what the dead men say. introduction is really good. It really is. And I love the guitar riffs and the slow build up, but the drums on the other hand are again fantastic. And I love the drum fills. The verses are really good as well. Not a really big fan of the music video, unfortunately. Matt incorporates cleaner vocals throughout the first verse, but throughout the refrain part, his vocals transition into those aggressive vocals, and then again you get that melodic chorus. Now I love the riffs throughout this song and that sort of Gajira slide. I love that as well. So this song is melodic as fuck, and like I said, the song really builds up, and throughout the song the drumming intensifies, the guitar really outshines everything off this song, to be honest. It really does, and I love the tremolo picking throughout this instrumental progressive section as Matt uses his harsher vocals. As that guitar outshines everyone, the drums then outshine everyone with the amazing drum fills and tight little ghost notes incorporating elements of blast beats throughout the song, similar to Catastrophist. And again, there's a really nice guitar melody. The guitar melody is infectious. It's an infectious riff, and an infectious melody leads on to such an intense moment of the song. So the instrumental section bleeds on to again that chorus. They don't repeat the chorus too many times, but it gets stuck in your head, and this is a very solid song by Trivium. The dead men say, it's just between us what the dead men say. To be honest, I like Catastrophist slightly better than What the Dead Men Say. What the Dead Men Say is still a very solid second single. This is why I'm pretty excited for the new album, What the Dead Men Say. It's also the title track. I love how title tracks showcase what the album's going to be about. Okay, so the next song on Discovery and the next review on Discovery is Katatonia, Behind the Blood. Now, Katatonia released their first single, La Croix, which is a really interesting sort of trap beaty song, something very different by Katatonia, but then they released an absolutely hard, heavy, rocking song called Behind the Blood. Now, this is from the album City of Burial, which will be released later this year. And honestly, I cannot wait for a new Katatonia album. Katatonia Behind the Blood is a much more fast-hitting song with some amazing guitar work, especially throughout the introduction. Straight out the bat, you get a nice guitar solo, and I love the drumming throughout this song. It leads on to Jonas's beautiful, angelic vocals that convey quite a lot of emotion throughout the song. I love how prominent the bass is throughout the first verse that leads on to a killer chorus. The chorus is melodic as anything. The guitars really change in rhythm, and you get a really outstanding moment with the drums. The chorus is dynamic. It's very dynamic and it's quite percussion soaked, this chorus. And I love the tone of the snare. The song really builds up, and Jonas's vocals are again yet so damn dynamic and beautiful at times. And again, it's quite a depressing song. Like, the lyrics overall are very strong, but the instrumental section is absolutely fantastic because I love how things really slow down, and you get a really nice synth overlay throughout this song that incorporate elements of maybe an orchestral feel. This song at times feels like there's an orchestra in the background or something like that to create that epic feeling. Motionless now. This is something very different by Katatonia, in my opinion. They are really experimenting, especially this sound. This is a lot more faster song by Katatonia, but damn, it sounds like Katatonia. And I just love this song overall. I've been playing this song multiple times, and I think it's just an absolute banger. They repeat the chorus a few times, but the chorus gets stuck in your head. That guitar riff accompanied with that percussion throughout the chorus, it just gets stuck in your head, and I love it. I love it. Jonas's vocal melody has to be noted. Absolutely fantastic. This is an ambitious song, but it is accomplished in such a way that this song feels so grandiose at times. I just love it. I just love how Katatonia have done this. behind the bright. Okay, so the next song on Discovery is Paradise Lost and their song Fall From Grace. Now, this is a new single that they recently dropped, and it's from the album Obsidian. This song follows more of the previous album Medusa, which was a fun fucking album, it really was. And Paradise Lost Fall From Grace is another banger. Paradise Lost seem to be following Death Doom now, like they were the pioneers of Death Doom, like in albums like Gothic. This is a return of form by Paradise Lost. That it is, because the guitars on this album sound very down tuned and they sound very doomy, like they create this atmosphere of doom, and I love it. Another epic song, and I love his vocals. His vocals are a lot harsher and a lot aggressive than the other previous albums we've heard. Maybe not Medusa. Medusa was an absolute banger of an album. His vocals on that album were just absolutely fantastic, along with how fun this album was to make it so doomy but yet so damn fun. Something My Dying Bride can't do with Ghost of Orion. Well, this sounds much more like a depressing song, Fall From Grace, and this is one of the most depressing songs I've heard by Paradise Lost, in my opinion. And Paradise Lost again followed that Death Doom formula, and I love it. I love how they are changing their sound again. Paradise Lost, in case a lot of you don't know, a very experimental band. They had an electronic poppy album in Host, which was not a very good album in my opinion, but then they had heavy songs with cleaner vocals. They have gone back to those harsh, aggressive vocals. The guitar work on this song is fantastic. His vocal style is magnificent as well. A suffering that binds me, the eyes don't show. I love how prominent the bass is, and there's some really nice guitar sections. The chorus is quite melodic as well. I love the vocal overlay. The melody again is quite infectious and it seeps into your brain. Now, this song's about 6 minutes long, but it's a journey. They bring you into that Paradise Lost paradigm, and I love that. I love the overall structure of the song. It's not boring. It's quite slow, but it gains its momentum. This song is going into Obsidian, their new album, which will be released later on this year. I honestly cannot wait for the new album to drop, since Medusa was an absolute banger. We're all alone. Okay, so the next song is Nightwish Harvest. Now, Noise was such a fantastic first single by Nightwish, and I fucking loved it. I think it's such a melodic chorus, awesome song structure throughout the song. Thomas really shines throughout the song, along with Empu's guitar riffs. And I really love Floor Janssen's vocals throughout this song, and the music video was 10 out of 10. I was pretty excited when I was about to hear Harvest. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but this song was a major letdown for me. It really was. No matter how many times I listen to this song, I just can't get into it, and this is just my honest opinion. I believe this is Troy on vocals. His vocals, in my opinion, are okay, but they're not as strong as Floor Janssen's or even Marco's vocals. It's Troy's vocals that let this song down. They sound very monotone, and they're fine, but it doesn't wow me. This song doesn't wow me. Not even that nice, beautiful instrumental section. It doesn't wow me at all. It just feels like a generic Celtic song by Nightwish. And there are certain Celtic elements throughout this song, especially the really nice guitar moments by Empu. I think Empu actually saves this song with those gritty guitar riffs you're getting throughout the middle part of the song. It's an okay song. It's got an okay melody. I suppose the chorus gets stuck in your head now and again. I love Floor's vocals in the background that just enhance the vocal performance throughout this song. Troy's vocals are okay, they're not the best. And I just feel that maybe Marco could have sung this song instead of Troy, because this song would have been a lot better if Marco sang this song. With Marco and Flor coming together, it would have been such an amazing song. I do like the piano melody that Thomas provides throughout this song, but it's just the vocals by Troy that is just a major letdown.
Give mankind a rose so we can see the beautiful die.
I honestly cannot wait for Nightwish to release their new album, Human Nature 2. It's going to be a fantastic album. I cannot wait. I think it's coming out this week. And finally, to end off Discovery, is Lamb of God, Momento Mori. This is a really in-your-face, hard-hitting song by Lamb of God. The previous song, which was Checkmate, which was an absolute fucking shit song, and I hated it. Still can't get used to the first single, but this second single is an absolute fucking banger. It really is, and the reason why I'd say the banger is because it's the slow build-up of this song, and that it builds up to such a energetic, fast-hitting song. Releasing this song during a pandemic, and it's funny because the music video seems like it just reflects on what is happening right now across the world. This music video must have been before the pandemic, to be honest, but it's just so interesting how it just fits hand in hand together. To talk about the virus, to talk about fake news, it's all happening right now, and I love the overall concept of this song. This is fantastic. His vocals are so damn demonic, and I love his harsh, aggressive vocals throughout the song, but not to mention those guitar riffs, those gritty guitar riffs, along with the drumming throughout this song is just absolutely magnificent. Just escalates the song into the next level. And I love how prominent the bass is throughout this song, but what really gets me is that chorus. The melody seeps into your brain. It becomes quite melodic as anything, and it just builds up to that conclusion. That conclusion just is magnifico. Throughout the middle of the song as well, there is such an awesome breakdown. It just knocks you out of this world. It really does. And overall, this song by Lamb of God, Memento Mori, is just fantastic. Honestly, cannot wait for the new album to drop. I am excited. That is a wrap for Discovery. So guys, I hope you did enjoy Discovery for this week. So join me next time on Discovery, as I will give you some more bands for you to listen to and some more singles that have just been released. So comment below if you enjoyed this Discovery. Keep discussion going, comment section below, subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next one.